Welcome to a game preview of the New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers. Game starts in about 40 minutes. I'm going to preview tonight's game. Wait for a few of y'all to join me tonight. Once again, I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. Really appreciate all of you tuning in. If you're out there, whoever's out there. But yeah, let's just wait for a couple of people to start trickling in, and then we shall get started. How's everyone enjoying their football Sunday on this afternoon? Jets just lost. Tough loss for the New York Jets as they continue their playoff climb. But it's not looking good now that they lost to the Lions today. But yeah, let's just go through this game preview for the New York Knicks. New York Knicks have won 6 straight games. They're facing the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers are a 500 team. They're 15-15 on the season. This game is in Indiana tonight in about 40 minutes. And, both teams really are similar. Indiana Pacers score 114 points a game. Let me just share my screen. There we go. So, yeah, the Indiana Pacers neck and neck right here on my left or on my right, depending on how you're looking at it. Knicks 114 points per game. Indiana Pacers 114.9 points per game. Rebounding. The Knicks are a dominant rebounding team. During this winning streak, they've gotten elite offensive rebounds from Mitchell Robinson. They've gotten elite offensive rebounding from Isaiah Hartenstein. Both are, believe it or not, top 10 in the NBA in offensive rebounding. Mitchell Robinson is third, and I believe iHart is tied for ninth. So, yeah, Pacers, they lead the way with 27 assists per game. They also add 8 steals per game, 6 blocks a game. Pacers turn over the ball more than the Knicks. Knicks are shooting the ball well during this 6-game winning streak at a pretty much, they're above 40% during the 6-game winning streak from 3. And if they continue to shoot the ball above that threshold, they're not going to lose too many games. I mean, you have Julius Randle shooting the ball really well. RJ Barrett's shot has really starting to get going here alongside Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, as we know, was banged up a little bit, but his shot is falling for the New York Knicks during the 6-game winning streak, and it's really key. He's a really key piece to what the Knicks are doing right now alongside the resurgence of RJ Barrett and obviously led by Julius Randle. But free throw percentages are about the same. Second chance points, the Knicks actually are a top team in the NBA when it comes to second chance points. They are 17.3 second chance points per game. The Indiana Pacers, 13.2 second chance points per game. And those second chance points are huge for what the Knicks want to do. Obviously, you have Mitchell Robinson. He's a beast on the offensive rebounding, and his effort, his athleticism on that side of the court really is key to what the Knicks has been key for this 6-game winning streak. Mitchell Robinson has been a beast. Then you have iHart coming in to replace him and has also been aggressive on the offensive rebounds. And both of them giving the Knicks second chance opportunities for second chance points. And obviously it's showing up in the box score. Knicks are one of the best teams in the NBA when it comes to second chance points. Points in the paint. The Knicks are a dominant points in the paint team. And that has to do with now that you have Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is a crafty, quick guard, gets in the paint alongside RJ Barrett, who always loves to drive. And you have obviously Mitchell Robinson down there. Majority of his points, all of his points come in the paint. Then you have Julius Randle. So the Knicks essentially have 5 guys on their team, on their starting lineup that can all score in the paint. And Quentin Grimes, his first step is super quick. And Quentin Grimes during this 6-game winning streak has been amazing for the Knicks. And he's also led the way here. His 3-point shot has really improved from early on in the season. So yeah, points in the paint, Knicks are one of the best teams in the NBA when it comes to finishing around the rim. Now we can go through the individual stats. You have the points leaders. Julius Randle on the Knicks is leading the way with 22 points per game. Then Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton, great young point guard, ascending point guard in this league, who is leading their team with 19 points per game. And rebounds, Julius Randle leads away with 9 rebounds per game. Julius Randle has really improved his rebounding this season. Miles Turner, he's over 7 foot, only averaging 7.8 rebounds per game. The assists, and you have the assist leaders are Halliburton. He's averaging a double-double, over 10 assists a game. If the Knicks, to me, they have to stop Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is pretty much the main engine for the Indiana Pacers. And once you stop him, the team slows down. And obviously, it's showing up in the numbers. He averages 10.7 assists per game. And look, that's amazing for a point guard. And that's what you asking for a point guard. That's what you want from a point guard. And Pacers are a good 500 team, and he's leading the way for them alongside their rookie Benedict Mathurin, who's been playing really well this season. He's on top of the rookie ladder when it comes to Rookie of the Year voting. So, yeah. Then you have Miles Turner, leads the league, one of the top rim protectors in the league, 2.21 blocks per game. So, as long as the Knicks contain Halliburton, and as long as the Knicks can contain the Pacers when it comes to their shooting and contain Benedict Mathurin, I want to make sure I'm saying his name right. I think they should be okay. The Knicks have all the momentum coming in this game. They've won 6 in a row. They're one of the best teams in the East during this 6-game stretch. I believe they haven't lost a game in close to a month, which is kind of crazy. I believe the last Knicks loss came November 19th or the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, man, it's been close to a month since the Knicks haven't lost a game. And if they can come out tonight and continue to do what they've been doing, improve their record to 4 games over 500, 7-game winning streak, I mean, it's just looking up from there, man. I mean, come out tonight, continue to do what you do. Pacers are not like this juggernaut in the East. I mean, these are teams that you should win, that you're favored to win, I believe. Are the Knicks favored? I don't even think they're favored. I think the Pacers are favored tonight. But, yeah, man, that's just Vegas showing no respect to the New York Knicks. But, yeah, Knicks are 16-13. They've been rolling. Have won 6 in a row. Pacers are a 500 team, and take advantage of your matchups, man. Pacers aren't a daunting team. I mean, I've said it like multiple times already. They're a good young ascending team, but these are the games that the New York Knicks, during this 6-game winning streak, they've been beating the teams they're supposed to beat. They beat the Chicago Bulls back-to-back nights in Chicago, which is a tough task on its own. So you just want to see the Knicks continue to do what they've been doing during the 6-game winning streak. Continue to play the ball well. Continue to share the ball. Continue to out-rebound your opponent. Continue to be dominant on the offensive rebounds. Quentin Grimes continue to shoot the ball really well. Jalen Brunson continue to play at an all-star level. Julius Randle during last game, his scoring was down even though he dropped over 20 points, but he was doing other things. He was playing defense. Julius Randle's defense over this last 6-game stretch has been amazing. I mean, he's really picked it up on that end after a slow start in the beginning of the season. But, yeah, man, if the Knicks continue to do what they've been doing, they should be okay. And RJ Barrett during this 6-game stretch has been a key factor for the New York Knicks when it comes to his aggression, his aggressiveness on the offensive end, and his defense has improved as well. Those things are not showing up in the box score, but the eye test, you can see RJ Barrett has improved when it comes to his defense. And his stats are showing it as well. If we want to go through RJ Barrett's stats here, let me just look for him. I got Julius Randle's stats pulled up right now, so I guess we can touch on him. Julius Randle, his last 10 games, 25.4 points per game, shooting the three-pointer at a 33% clip, 84% from the line, 9.6 rebounds per game, 4.7 points per game. 4.7 assists, excuse me. Only turning the ball over 2 times per game, which is huge for Julius Randle. And he had that stretch of 4+ games or 30+. He could have had 4+ if he didn't get ejected during the Sacramento game. During this 4-game winning streak, the Knicks have beaten the Bulls, the Kings, the Hornets, the Hawks, and the Cavs. So I think they can come out here and beat the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers are not scary at all. So, yeah, man. Let's go to RJ Barrett. Let's look at RJ Barrett's stats. RJ Barrett, his last 10 games, 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, 2.8 assists. His last 10 games, he's shooting the ball at a 40% clip from behind the arc. That is huge for RJ Barrett. After this beginning of the season, RJ Barrett was shooting in the low 20s from behind the arc. And his last 10 games, he's shooting 40% from 3. That is amazing for RJ Barrett. And it's showing up in the box score. Last game, he had 25+ points. And he's rebounding the ball well. 27 points versus the Bulls. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. His 3-point shot has really come back. And it's really pretty to see, really beautiful to witness that RJ Barrett's shot has come back, especially his finishing around the rim. He's still making some poor decisions that he has to fix, and I do think he'll fix it, hopefully. But, yeah, man, RJ Barrett has been playing really well, and mainly due to his shot becoming a really big thing that went in during this stretch. 40% from 3 is really, really good. So let's switch gears here to Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, man. Ever since the Knicks signed him during the summer, I knew that he was going to make a case to become an all-star in the Eastern Conference. Now, Jalen Brunson, over his last 10 games, 20 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Also shooting the ball really, really well. 35% from 3. So even before, in the beginning of the season, he was shooting the 3-point shot as a low percentage in the 20s, I believe. But now you see RJ Barrett shooting the ball really well. Jalen Brunson shooting the ball extremely well. Set a career high last game with 3-pointers made. Quentin Grimes has started to get his shot back, and that is huge. Grimes on the defensive end, we know that he could lock in. And the offensive end, his shot has been inconsistent to start the season, but during this winning streak, you can see the upside from Quentin Grimes, and I'm excited about Grimes, and Knicks fans are excited about Grimes, and I'm sure the Knicks front office is excited about Quentin Grimes. So, yeah, man. Knicks just have to continue to do what they've been doing. Let's take a look at Quentin Grimes to see what he's been up to. Look, his last 10 games, he's shooting the 3 from 44% from 3. His last 10 games. That's unheard of, man. And that's amazing. That really is amazing, man. But, yeah, just wanted to come on here, do a quick little pregame for the New York Knicks. Game time is at about 30 minutes. So, still got some time to chop it up. So, anything else I wanted to touch on tonight? Quentin Grimes is shooting the ball well. Julius Randle shooting the ball well. Emmanuel Quickley isn't shooting the ball well during this 6-game winning streak. But believe it or not, Emmanuel Quickley is one of the top defenders in the NBA. His defensive rating has been, I believe he's top 5, if not number 1. I saw that stat on Twitter. Forgot who tweeted it. I would give you credit. But, yeah, man, Emmanuel Quickley, his shot hasn't been great. His last 10 games, he's shooting 23% from the field, from 3. But he's doing it all on the defensive end, almost averaging a steal a game, playing about 25 minutes per game. So Emmanuel Quickley isn't doing it on the offensive end just yet. And I do believe Emmanuel Quickley still has room to grow on the offensive end. But his shot hasn't been consistent. But he's doing it on the defensive end. He's complementing his bad offensive play with great defensive play. And he's been a huge contributor to what the New York Knicks want to accomplish this season. And during this 6-game winning streak, IQ has been a main contributor. Also, the Knicks have gone to 9-man rotation. So, and it starts with Miles McBride taking over for Derrick Rose. McBride's shot has been coming along here these last few games. Not showing it that much on the offensive side, but we all know what he can do on the defensive end. His prowess on the defensive end, his aggressive nature on the defensive end. He could really lock down a defender. And when you pair him with Grimes, Emmanuel Quickly, that's a great defensive backcourt. And it's showing in the stats. The New York Knicks during this 6-game winning streak has been one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. So as long as they can continue this run, I don't see why tonight shouldn't be a game like tonight. You look at tonight, maybe it's a trap game, but during this 6-game winning streak, the Knicks are rolling. Everything is clicking. So I don't look at tonight as a trap game. I think the Knicks can come out, be the aggressor on the defensive end, and beat this team. 500 team, yeah, you're on the road, but you have the Pacers, who are a good team, not a great team. So the Knicks can continue to do that, be aggressive on the defensive end, share the ball on the offensive end, out-rebound the opponent, which the Knicks have been doing. You have Mitchell Robinson being a beast on the offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. Julius Randle has been a great rebounder during this winning streak. R.J. Barrett, Brunson. Seems like the Knicks have found their stride. It seems like their starting five is starting to click because of the chemistry, whether it's, whether during the beginning of the season there was guys in and out the lineup. You didn't really have chemistry between Knicks players, but now you see them starting to form really good chemistry. So, and it starts with inserting Grimes in the lineup, and it starts with Brunson being that dominant point guard, along with Randle being the all-star. He's playing at an all-star level. So, yeah, man, I mean, it's exciting times to be a Knicks fan, to be honest with you. Like, this 6-game winning streak has been really exciting. Not going to lie. Ever since that Dallas loss at the Garden, things were looking really bad for the New York Knicks. But they come out tonight, be the aggressor. They've reeled off 6 straight ever since that Dallas loss debacle. After that Dallas loss, I was coming on here pretty much wanted to fire everybody. But, yeah, man, they have an opportunity to win 7 straight games tonight versus the Indiana Pacers. And, yeah, man, they can jump to 17-13 on the season. They're top 6 team in the East right now. They can continue to play really well, be dominant on the offensive end, defensive end. Chemistry has always been there. It's just really nice to see. And the Pacers aren't a great team, like I've been saying. So if the Knicks can come out, do the things that I've stated, everything should be good. Game time is in about 20 minutes. Been on here about 20 minutes so far. So, yeah, man, really appreciate whoever showed up tonight during this afternoon, football Sunday. So, yeah, man, Knicks go for 7 straight. I think I'm going to end this. Haven't had any comments yet, but it's all cool. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, man, once again, I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Like the video. Really helps out. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And, yeah, man, let's go Knicks, man. Let's extend this winning streak. Let's get back to New York Knicks basketball. The Knicks are back, man. It's exciting times in the city. It's exciting times to be a Knicks fan, wherever you're from, overseas, Europe, the States. Knicks fans are everywhere. Knicks fans travel. So it just has been, this 6-game winning streak has been amazing, man. So, yeah, man, I'll be live tweeting throughout the game. So if you're not following us on Twitter at Knicks Nation, make sure you are. So you can follow my live tweets also with my live tweet videos during the game. So should be a good game, man. Pacers, not a bad team, but not a great team. Knicks have to take advantage of them, and they should. I don't see a reason why they won't. So, yeah, man, let's get out of here. About to end this. So Knicks play the Pacers in about 20 minutes. So Let's go Knicks, and let's get another victory, guys. Peace, man. Appreciate you guys for checking in.